You're tuned in to Ordering Self Love with me, Danny, and I was on TikTok like I normally am, morning, noon, and night. It's a habit I'm learning to kind of minimize, but nevertheless, I was on TikTok and I came across a video where I don't know if she's a professional in healthcare or a therapist, but anyways, she was talking about setting boundaries in your relationships, and she mentioned conversational boundaries. And I was like, what the heck is conversational boundaries? But apparently, it's when you set a boundary about what you will and won't talk about. And I guess I realized I already have kind of conversational boundaries. It feels like a nice little word that rolls off the tongue. But anyways, for example, like not wanting to talk about politics, not wanting to talk about Trump. I mean, it might just be a pettiness, not a boundary, but anyways, not wanting to talk about like certain details of like the person you're dating's ex, or not wanting to talk about like a person you're dating's baby mama. You notice there's a lot of ex situation scenarios, but nevertheless, it's can be more than just that, of course. I think it's very important to set conversational boundaries, even though it's something I just discovered. Just because no matter what relationship you're building or trying to nurture, it's important for the person that you're talking to or getting to know, or that that's a loved one. So it's important for them to know like what triggers you, or what you just don't feel comfortable discussing, what might cause unintentional stress, what might bring back bad memories, or another way to say triggered. But yeah, it's important for them to know that, because otherwise you're going into that relationship with the assumption that they know everything about you. And honestly, no one knows exactly everything about one person. Like there's always something new that you're learning about the person that you have in your life, whether it's like a loved one, a friend, or a romantic partner. There's always something new to learn about that person. And there's sometimes not everyone reveals every layer of themselves. No matter how long you've known a person, there's certain parts, especially women, that we keep in our little like right here in a little cushion of our love handles. Well, for us who have love handles, okay, I'm owning mine. It's coming down in summer, but for now, they're here to stay. Yeah, I think it's not something that's talked about enough. We talk about setting boundaries with like in terms of materialistic things, like not dating someone that doesn't open your door, or not dating someone that is cheap, or not having a friendship with someone that is not ambitious. Like people have their limits on like superficial things, I feel like, and we need to kind of break down every layer of boundary that needs to be set to make sure that we are moving forward with complete understanding of who you are as a person, and a complete understanding of how you want that relationship to go between you and the person you're getting to know, or you and the person that you love. And yeah, I just thought it was a good thing to like bring up, because not everyone knows that there's such thing as a conversational boundary. If you knew, that's awesome, but it's something you should probably tell everyone around you, because not everyone knows. And even in the workplace, you ever notice, I think because there are standards in the workplace, you just know there's certain things you don't talk about. But there are also instances, especially something I learned during like sexual harassment training in the previous job, that discussing like, for example, sexual terms, or saying sexual terms, or saying how someone might have got recorded being drunk, like even discussing that around someone might be a boundary for someone else, because it's a triggering topic, because that person experienced it. So something as might seem as simple to you could definitely be a trigger, or a non-conversation starter for someone else. Yeah, I feel like it's something so easy to overlook. But once you know, like, it's that it's there and that it's needed, you do the work to see, okay, well, what are my conversational boundaries? Like, it's something to think about. Um, for me, if I didn't give a full list, politics as one of them. Religion is one of them, just because everyone interprets religion. Their experience of religion is different, and then there are different interpretations of like how religion is experienced, or and definitely like to have knowing that there are people with different beliefs. It's I have my hands I was very comfortable in this position, but anyways, yeah, knowing that there are many beliefs, many religions, it's just a conversation I don't like to have unless it's with someone that is educated enough to have a conversation about religion without taking it to an emotional or unnecessary level. Yeah, I think that's all I can share about that for now. But yeah, if you feel like you need to take a step back and look at your conversational boundaries, or you might not even have any, now is a time to maybe pause this video, take a pen and paper, and think, okay, what are my conversational boundaries, and how do I communicate this with my people? And that's the second thing that you don't realize you have to tell people. How you say it makes a difference, because you can say it in a tone that's like, don't talk about that, or I don't need to hear you say that. And that can come off as you like just talking at people and being negative, and instead of letting them know like, okay, I want us to make it. I want us to converse with a deeper understanding of each other. So here's what I'm not comfortable talking about. And even changing the tone in which you say it, maybe giving a small example. If you don't want to be that transparent in the example, giving a vague example can help that person or your loved one or whoever the relationship is that you're trying to nurture. It helps let them know like, okay, this is a real non-negotiable for you, and I'm going to honor it, and I'm going to respect it. And that's how you grow in any relationship. You share those vulnerabilities, and hopefully that person is receptive and they're able to move forward with information with love and with grace. So yeah, conversational boundaries. It just needs to, I wish it was like maybe I can get it in the video. Conversational boundaries just kind of bounce through the video, because it's such a phrase, and it's something that needs to be known. But until next time, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.